Hey guys, every year around this time I am busy preparing our Advent boxes. So that is what I'm going to share with you today. In our family, we have a tradition, rather than doing a Christmas Eve box, we do an Advent box. So typically right after Thanksgiving, the first Sunday after Thanksgiving is when these boxes come out. It may be a little different this year since we have a baby due right at Thanksgiving, but you get the idea. So we kind of use this stuff throughout Advent in preparation for Christmas. So if you are interested to see what I've done in previous years, I will link those in the description below as well. But here is what's going in the boxes for this year. So first off, I will start with this. This is a mini village gingerbread kit. We always do a gingerbread of some sort. The kids always want to. This one had 4 mini houses in it, and I have 3 kiddos. So I thought this would be much more economical than doing 3 separate houses. Let them each do a mini one, especially because it's hard for them anyway. They kind of get bored of it pretty quickly. So definitely thought I would save there and do it this way, at least until they're a little bit older. Next up on the list, I have these little sheets. So I printed these off. These I have made. And these are what we call our Secret Santa sheets. I created these a few years back, and basically when we do these boxes is when my kiddos pick their Secret Santa for Christmas time. Then each kiddo gets a Secret Santa sheet, and every night, so there's I think 30-ish bubbles here because that's our Secret Santa limit. So there's 30 items, and every night from whenever we do the boxes to Christmas Eve, basically, or whenever we're gonna do our Christmas Secret Santa shopping, they have an opportunity to color in an item. So it has to be, they have to have everything picked up, like their clothes thrown down the chute, their shoes are in the cubby, their room is picked up, like all their responsibilities for the day have to be done. And if they're done, they get to color a thing. And however much money they've earned, or however many things they've colored by the day we go shopping, is how much money whoever has them as a Secret Santa gets to spend on them, if that makes sense. Hopefully it does. So they really enjoy doing this. This is something we've done for a few years now. I made like a new version for this year, but that also will go in here as well. And by the way, just like as a disclaimer, my kids know this comes from mom and dad. This doesn't come from anybody else. This comes from us. We also got these window clings. These are from Dollar Tree, and my kids just love decorating. I actually got several sheets of these, and I lost the other bag. Just pregnancy brain, no idea where I put it. If I find it, I'll put the other ones in here too, but for now, one is what we've got. Next up, I put this Cookies for Santa kit. Typically, I make sugar cookies with them every single year, and we do cutouts with cookie cutters and that sort of thing, and we decorate cookies. That's like an activity we do together every year. Having a baby due right at Thanksgiving, I am unsure if we're gonna be able to do things quite from scratch. So I did pick up this kit this year, this Cookies from Santa kit, and I'm gonna put that in the box as well. The last thing I'm gonna do in this box is this little guy right here. And this is like the manger. I'm actually gonna show you the box. I opened the box so that I could more easily fit it in the Advent box itself. But what it is this. It's the Little People nativity scene. My kids just love little guys like this that they can play with. And I love for Christmas having something that is spiritual in nature and something God and Jesus centered. So I definitely love having this new set, and I think the kids are gonna really enjoy playing with it as well. So that's all for box 1, and basically I think when I started this, I only had 2 kids, so we had 2 boxes, and there was like stuff in one for each one. Now it's kind of more family oriented, and I just never bought any more boxes, so no one gets to open necessarily. It's just everything must fit in 2 boxes. Next up for the other box, we're doing totally new Christmas matching jammies this year. So Not something we do every year, but we were kind of all sized out of what we were doing. So this year I went with like a nutcracker type print. These are from the brand Little Sleepies. It's one of our favorite PJ brands, and they are a little bit more pricey than some of the other ones, but I do think they're really cute. So everybody got their own kind of PJ here, including the new baby on the way. After that, this box kind of is the more kind of cozy box. So here we have popcorn, you know, something we will do possibly while watching said movies in our Christmas PJs. Also a box of hot cocoa mix. I did pick up 3 new little mugs. My kids like the little ones, and I do too, because they waste less hot cocoa, I guess. So a little deer and then a Mr. and Mrs. Claus. Again, these won't be like specifically each kid gets one. It'll be, there's 3 and they can rotate who uses which one on which day. I also picked up these little gingerbread cookie cutters, and they are a little family. So this is like the bigger 2, and then there's little brother, sister, and baby here. There's 5 of them total. These are gonna be great for Play-Doh. These are gonna be great for tracing, anything kind of themed. My kids love anything that's family, so I think these will be a big hit. Additionally, I put in some candy canes, just a nice treat, whether they wanna stir their hot cocoa with it, eat it by itself, play a game with them, whatever, but each kid will get a candy cane too. And then kind of a bigger thing in the box this year, which we have not done before, is tickets to a Magical Cirque Christmas at the big center music hall in our city. So this is basically Cirque du Soleil Christmas time, and we're gonna take the 2 older girls just before Christmas, December 23rd. So these are the tickets for that, and we're putting it in the Advent box to tell them about it. So it took quite a bit of finagling and scheduling to be able to plan for this with a newborn. So we are really looking forward to just being able to kind of spend some time with the olders after the baby comes. Unfortunately, it's after bedtime for Rosemary, so my 2-year-old won't get to go, but that's okay. To round it off, I guess, I do sneak this letter. We do Santa here, so this letter goes at the top, and it's something that's not from Mom and Dad. It's something I didn't put in there. I kind of played dumb, you know, whatever. And it's a letter from Santa to the kiddos. Basically, it's something I made up, and it basically says, like, we're getting ready for Christmas at the North Pole. Remember what Christmas is actually about. It's waiting for Jesus, it's giving, it's spending time to your family. Please, you know, keep your listening ears on, and we'll see you soon for Christmas type thing. So I kind of put that right on top of the box as well. And I guess actually the final item here that they will also get, doesn't go in a box because it's so big, is an Advent calendar. So this is the Advent calendar we're doing this year. It's Playmobil. This is like one of my all-time favorite ones. We did Lego last year, and the year before we did a Playmobil one. This one is excellent. We do one, even though we have multiple kids, we only do one, and they take turns opening each day. So we just have a little calendar, and each kiddo gets a day, and they get to take turns doing it. They have other Advent calendars around the house, you know, the little ones that move a wreath on the number, or there's a magnet or a little animal, whatever it is. We have other, so whoever doesn't get to pick from this one that day gets to turn the other ones from around the house. But honestly, it's too much, I think, for every kid to get their own one of these. I know they would love it, but it's just, I think, too much. So we just do one for everyone. So that is our Advent boxes. Often I just like kind of put this on the floor of the fireplace area. This goes on top here like so, and then this one right next to it. So this is kind of how it is presented to them, and what our boxes are. So I hope you enjoyed this and enjoyed seeing what was in the boxes. We'll see you next time. Bye.